Good evening. Thank you for joining us. All new and off the top at 6, 7 Mexican border officers now charged with smuggling weapons into Mexico. They all reportedly worked at ports of entry. Channel 5's Daisy Martinez spoke with Cameron County authorities about the impact the arrest will have on both sides of the border.
Nicolasa Ramirez crosses the Brownsville-Matamoros border often. She was upset to find out that 7 Mexican border officials were arrested and charged after their weapons and ammunition smuggling scheme unraveled. The Mexican newspaper El Mañana reports the weapons and ammunition was being hidden with electrical equipment packed in charcoal boxes. Other Mexican border officials alerted the Mexican Attorney General's office when the paperwork necessary for the electrical equipment raised a red flag.
Si eso lo hacen ellos, y ellos deben de poner el ejemplo, me imagino yo, ¿verdad?
Ramirez says Mexico is plagued by corruption and isn't surprised it reached the Mexican border officials. She says she doesn't feel safe in her own country.
Se oye que armas y que tráfico y esto y lo otro, ¿verdad? Pues no hay ninguna seguridad. O sea, según acá de este lado dicen que pues eso es lo que no quieren, ¿verdad? Y pues ellos mismos pues están haciendo. Pues.
Cameron County Sheriff Omar Lucio says his department and other U.S. law enforcement agencies work hand in hand to reduce the trafficking of weapons into Mexico. He says the AR-15s, like the ones that were reportedly being smuggled, were likely purchased here.
We just wonder where they're getting it from, who is buying it for them, who is the culprit on this side of the United States. Well, you're creating bigger problems for over there, okay? You're probably selling it to the cartel. Okay, because that's where the money is.
Sheriff Lucio adds he isn't surprised about this corruption, and although it gives all law enforcement a black eye, he wants people to know most law enforcement officials aren't working with criminals. He adds his department will continue working with Mexican authorities to track down people who are illegally buying weapons to smuggle them into Mexico.
Is it going to stop it completely? No. Did it slows down some? Yes. And like I said, we're always working. And we got extra people working out there.
According to El Mañana, following this incident and the new Mexican president's push for more secure border towns, the Mexican Attorney General will administer polygraph tests for all Mexican border officers. From Brownsville, Daisy Martinez, Channel 5 News at 6.